This is the Negro Ninja, and today I just want to share this Reddit story that pretty much shows that you cannot underestimate the lengths that bitches will go through to be treacherous towards a dude, let alone two dudes that don't like each other. Very, very treacherous bitch. Okay, and it's going to put more perspective on why the Bible puts its foot on these bitches' neck. Okay, it's going to put more light on why society made sure they also used to do that shit until they became retarded. Okay, you cannot underestimate the treachery of these hoes. These hoes are just beyond. I'm telling you, the only person that can succeed a woman's level of evil is the devil himself, and I would say he probably just slightly more evil. Okay, give a bitch of power, she'll exceed his level of evilness. Okay, listen to the story.
When I was 16, I met and began hooking up with a chick I'd met through a mutual friend. She was awesome. I genuinely liked her as a person and friends with benefits, but I couldn't see us going anywhere in regards to a relationship.
Now you see how this all started. Okay, this demon entered his life through another person, which was a mutual friend. Okay, now I don't know if his mutual friend is a good or bad person. Okay, but one thing for sure is they're responsible for this demon being into this nigga's life. Okay, and that's one of the main reasons why I don't like people in general trying to hook me up with anybody or trying to introduce me to their people, because they might be cool to you. That's y'all relationship. That don't mean the motherfucker gonna be cool to you personally just because they cool with your friend. Let's listen.
So we continued on like this for a good 5 years or so, meeting up every time we became single again. Eventually she ended up dating a guy that my whole friend group knew that I didn't particularly care for.
This is already getting fucked up. Okay. She knew that this nigga did not care for this particular nigga that she fucking. Okay. That's already a red flag right there. Any chick that fucks a dude that you despise, she's tainted. Okay. And chances are she's doing it on purpose. Okay, let's just say that.
But hey, as long as she was happy, that's all that mattered. After about a year of them dating, she hit me up to let me know that her boyfriend had agreed to her desire for an open relationship and wanted to hook up as soon as possible. Right?
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, but he only has her word to go by. And he seems to be kind of desperate, to be honest with you. And desperation pretty much just fucks up your mind anyway. Okay, he's just thinking, oh, I'm finna get some pussy, and it's coming to me easy. Okay, now when you really start to think about it, her being with a dude that he don't really care for, it's the equivalent of her doing that while she's with him, because they technically was dating. Any woman you sticking your dick in regularly, that's a relationship anyway. Matter of fact, it's even relationships before sex even. Like I said, it's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about with them. Okay, but they really into it. Okay, because they exchanging spiritual energy like that on that level. That's like one of the highest levels of doing that shit by putting your dick in a bitch. Okay.
Then, I didn't hesitate. I've missed her and the fun we had.
See? I missed her and the fun we had.
We met up, did the usual, and continued to do so a couple times a week for a month or so. The very last time I slept with her, after we'd finished and were laying there having some pillow talk, she began giggling. I asked her what was up, and between her giggling she explained the last time we'd hooked up. A few days prior, she'd immediately gone home to her boyfriend, came onto him, then asked him to go down on her.
I'm just gonna let y'all process that for a second. They fucked. And she immediately went home. Okay. Immediately went home and asked her boyfriend to go down on her after she just fucked another dude. Okay, when I was doing this draft, I had to pause this for a second because I was pissed. Okay, now despite the fact that I heard the story to even decide to put it up here the first time, but I still had to pause this for quite a bit of time, just to calm myself down because this shit pissed me off. It still pissed me off. Okay, what a bitch. Okay, what a. Oh, I swear I need to look up some new words to call women at this point. Like they. Oh, that. Oh, man. Oh, you demon.
I found it unusual since in all the time I'd known her she'd always told me she didn't enjoy receiving head. Then it hit me like a freight train.
Now, the funny thing about this is, he knows more about her than her actual boyfriend. Ain't it a bitch? Okay, and that right there just proves, okay, that you can't trust bitches with male friends. Okay, the male friend that you see, okay, is more important to her than you, but she'll never admit it, especially if she's been fucking them. Okay, so that's already putting yourself in a bad position right there. And like I said, I'm pretty sure her boyfriend don't even know that detail about her. Okay, which is why he didn't find it suspicious that she wanted, him to do it. Okay. And this dude pretty much know that she just set something Rainbow Zombie up to happen, and he ain't feeling well about that shit.
I was pretty sure I knew where this was going and really, really didn't like it. She had an IUD, so I had always came inside. And
Okay, so this bitch pretty much just got that just for situations like this. There's no telling how many other dudes she set up like that. What a bitch. Okay, like I said, her whole purpose of getting that most likely wasn't so she couldn't get pregnant. Okay, she most likely did it just so she can do that to other dudes. Okay, and I'm gonna let this play before I give my speech about that.
sure enough, when he was going down on her, he paused in the middle of it and said, "God, you taste so good." I was absolutely mortified.
Yeah, I had to stop this on that draft. That shit, the boy was hot off of that one. But nobody but a bitch. Who else could think to be that evil? Okay, who else other than a rainbow zombie himself? Okay, and this is why they naturally work in cahoots with each other. Same fucking agenda. Okay. And I have seen some greasy dudes before that don't even do women that, they do them fucked up, but that's like, this a whole nother level right here. Okay. This is a whole nother level because she turned two heterosexual men, okay, that did not like each other against each other on a whole different level too. Okay. Oh, y'all don't like each other, huh? Well, guess what? You're really not gonna like each other once you realize this. You're just an evil bitch. Okay, now once again, these dudes are minding their own fucking business. Okay. And, they just get through the day like every other dude. Dudes got a lot on their minds a lot of times. We thinking about things that are important. Okay, because we have to do things, okay, that are important. And even if you're not, you just, as a man, your gears just got to be turning. Okay, if you respect my man, otherwise the devil gonna get in there easily. But hoes have things so easy that, they can just sit around and just think about how to fuck with other niggas. They just sit, like I say, men play chess. We just, not chess, but men play checkers. You just, women play chess. Okay. Because they got the time to do that shit because they ain't got no hard fucking life. Okay. And this is what she chose to do with her time. Why all that time thinking. That's what she was thinking about. Okay. Stupid bitch. Okay, and this right here is proof that these bitches in rain. I'm telling you, they gonna be in hell with them Skittles niggas. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm telling you now, this is why the Bible have his foot up these bitches' asses. Okay, now there's also a scripture in the Bible that says that if a man is fighting another man And if one of his, if the wife comes out and grab him by the nuts, then he should chop her hand off and show her no pity. That's in the Bible. Look it up on Google. Okay. And one would think, who the fuck would do that? Like, why would they do that? Usually, if somebody finna help their husband out, she'll just start hitting the dude or something. But she goes straight for the nuts. Like, okay, I can understand if she's kicking him in the nuts because he just turns around and chokes her or something. But if the first thought that comes to her head is just, oh, they're fighting. Something like, clearly we ain't comprehending something, If God tell you to cut that bitch's hand off for doing it.
Dude had no idea he was eating my spunk, and the fact she tricked him like that not only disgusted me, but made me not want to touch her ratchet butt again. I asked her to leave, a minor argument ensued, and she revealed to me that she'd lied the whole time. He hadn't agreed to an open relationship and had no idea what we'd been.
I know, because no normal dude want an open relationship, The friend with benefits thing is one thing, okay, but that's only because it's presented in a way to where he don't even know that's an open relationship. He just, I'm just getting some pussy. Okay, so that's just finesse right there. She ain't just finesse, oh, let me just have an open relationship. Okay. Oh man, these bitches, I swear. Okay. These bitches here. And you see how they like to try to attach themselves to dudes and they don't want to act right. Okay, leave. She trying to argue, she don't want to go. Once again, she initiated all this. She initiated, the booty call when she got back single. Then she initiated that her boyfriend go down on her. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, just like what I'm saying, when a chick is overly easy, something ain't right about it. Okay, something is not right about it. So she got niggas that are into women to do something gay without them knowing it. Okay, without them knowing it. That is beyond, that's like rape to the next level. Okay, and like I said, who's to say that there's not a rainbow zombie that have even gave her the idea to even do this to begin with? Okay, because she's clearly not a heterosexual woman to, just think to do something like that. Okay. That's like I said, Satan be trying to use these hoes to deliver niggas into the Skittles kingdom. Now, these dudes is still heterosexual. Okay, but he has to live with the fact. I ain't even finna really say what, he finna say it in the story.
Doing. My head was spinning. She'd bamboozled not only me, but done a seriously messed up thing to her boyfriend who legitimately took care of her. And she can repay him by saying go down after, this dude did that. Basically, she can only repay him with some sloppy seconds. You bitch. You nasty bitch. Okay, and then people want to talk shit about me making videos about these hoes. Like, hoes are just the most precious thing on this planet. You know what's precious? A rabbit outside is precious. Okay. The squirrels are precious. The birds are precious. Not no bitch. Okay. That shit there is just stupid. Okay. And then once again, this gives more insight to why these bitches are so vicious on those Reddits that give them the platform to bash nice guys. Okay. The second she left, I called him and asked him to meet me as soon as possible, and luckily he was at a friend's house not too far away. By the time I got there, he was sitting with one of my buds, head in his hands, crying. The crazy witch had called to let him know exactly what had been going on.
Stupid bitch. Bitch. I gotta look up new words to call these hoes. Okay. Because bitch just don't have the same sting as it used to. They just, no, I'm a bitch. It's okay, honey. Okay. I might have to come up with a new word later. Okay. These bitches here, I swear. Okay. And she know what the fuck she was doing by calling. Okay, because if he was to have exposed that to him without him knowing, he probably would have handled that differently. Who's to say that he probably wouldn't inflict bodily harm on her? Okay, so when chicks come clean, I think that's one of the main reasons why they would come clean anyway. It's a method to their madness. Okay, like I say, it's one thing for a dude to have to find it out, and it's another for her to admit it because, she just told me that. I don't really know how to respond to that other than sorrow, And so that kind of disarms a lot of them. Like some dudes will still cut the bitch's head off. But, they know exactly how to deal with the men they fucking, and, I promise you that one.
I began apologizing profusely, letting him know that she told me he was okay with it, that he knew every time we'd been hooking up, etc. I genuinely hoped he'd deck me or something. I felt awful, but he just wrapped me in a hug, still crying, and thanked me for my honesty and apologized for being a genital all those years ago.
No, they did not like each other, by the way. And he even said, due to what happened, he would want to get decked for that shit. Do you see? Like I said, it's just like me saying that the hoes are so they so good at gaslighting that they get men to gaslight themselves. This dude wanted another dude to inflict bodily harm on him because of something that she did. Okay. But that would have been better than that nigga hugging him, though, to be honest with you. That just make it extra weird and awkward because of how she set them niggas up to do something gay without them having any, you just stop to think about this shit. Okay. These are two heterosexual men that clearly says, I want pussy. I only like pussy. Okay. And she said, not if I can help it. I'm trying to tell you, these agents are something serious.
I still didn't know how to feel about it. Still don't. Just glad I'm settled down now and don't have to deal with weird stuff like that anymore. And really, really glad he never
Yeah, I won't even, y'all get the gist of that. I don't even need to play that part. But, they try to use hoes to deliver you into the Skittles kingdom. Okay, and once again, they straight. Okay, but that's something that in the back of their mind, or at least in the back of his mind, because the other dudes still don't know what the hell happened. So he carries the most of this burden. Okay, and all he wanted was some pussy. Just some simple pussy. Just trying to have fun. She wanted to have fun in other ways, apparently. Okay, so she basically tainted this man. Okay, that shit, that is crazy. That's some crazy shit. Can you just imagine having to answer before God, some shit like that? That is some fucked up shit. I mean, she gonna get it. God got perfect judgment, but still, okay. So he can't ever say that didn't happen because she made it happen, because of a bitch. And then they try to talk about stuff like them getting raped, like that's one of the worst things that can happen to whores when they don't even seem to give a fuck about it. Only for them to, then they acting scared. You might rape me. Bitch, we scared of you because you can do some dumb shit like that. Okay, like I say, be very careful of willing hoes. Okay, there's always something behind this shit. Okay, unless that's your wife, and even still, you can't really trust that. Like, just based off of the pattern of entitlement the hoes have where they feel they ain't got to do shit, you just got to wonder why they make stuff so easy sometimes. And it's just a sad reality. Okay, this is why the older I get, the more respect I have for dudes that want to have a sex robot. He don't got to worry about that shit happening. Okay. He ain't got to worry about it because he know where it's been. It's been in his damn closet up on his bed. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.